Flashback flows back in the basement, dreaming of charts, no time for complacent. Now we mad with the team elevation, alumni deep, every name foundation. Jesus said 77 got that light. Melissa one love, hold it down every night. Alexander G, my boss, Queen Job D. Been them ready, whole chat nods. RS Miller in the logic and pace, breaking down dead in a silent space. Maybe a bandage with polyrhythm fire. Triple S and time patterns that inspire. All set, hop and bring the take. Stacking knowledge while the moon boy sank. It's a throwback grind, no gimmick. LBC built this wave up in it. Still the same crew.
Dropping 3, 2, 1.
We've been running through the charts, it's a time loop. Every candle like a spark from the old roots. From then to now, still the same crew. Throw it back, what we've been through. Ooh, don't lie, but the charts do.
Throw it back, what we've been through.
Back in the Discord, through a passion, Piper's precision. Bucks never crash, and BC poor core, macro locked in. OC God keep it quiet, but he wins. Frank bring firewall, set bring steel. Hard truck charts that bend what's real. Maybe in the lab with the rhythm off grid, beating out beats like a blockchain kid. LBC vision, no hype, no fear. Built from the bottom, now the message clear. This ain't just TA, it's timeline travel. We swing the waves where the normies unravel.
Throw it back, countdown layered in 5, 4. Drop incoming.
We've been running through the charts, it's a time loop. Every candle like a spark from the old roots. From then to now, still the same crew. Throw it back, what we've been through. Ooh, don't lie, but the charts do.
Throw it back, what we've been through.
Remember the nights when the screen went cold. No wins, just lessons in gold. We learned that we never fold. Now we rise in the rhythm we hold.
Every loss was a line, every bounce a theme. We built this crew from a charted dream.
Hollywood a first twist with a time aligns. Alumni born in a climb. We've been running through the charts, it's a time loop. Every candle like a spark from the old roots. From then to now, still the same crew. Throw it back, what we've been through. Ooh, don't lie, but the charts do.
Throw it back, what we've been through. Throw it back,
What we've been through, yeah.
we learned and we never fold. Now we rise in the rhythm we hold. Every loss was a line, every bounce a theme. We built this crew from a charted dream. Hollywood a twist where the time aligns. Alumni born in the climb. What we've been through, yeah.
Welcome to the night where we light up the spark. We're trading crypto, finance, you'll be mad on the charts. Hosted by the one, Lunar Beaches top shark. Dive deep into the numbers cause this ain't no lark. We're crunching all the data, making money moves fast. From Wall Street to the blockchain, making predictions last. Community together in this financial blast. Markets after dollar shatter ceilings made of glass. Mad on the charts with rulers by lights. Crypto markets soaring through the night. Follow the trends, see future in sight. It's markets after dark, live financial flight. From Bitcoin to Ethereum, we're mapping the road. Stock tips and insights, secrets ready to unload. Trading strategies, sharp on knowledge be showed. Let Lunar Beaches guide you to the mother lode. Economic loops and the way the dollar flows.
Time don't lie, but the charts do. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Markets After Dark, where we go mad on the charts. I'm Lunar Beaches Crypto, coming to you live right here on the Piper Academy Network every Sunday through Thursday evening, most of them anyway, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hope everybody had a fantastic Wednesday. It is now time to transition to Thursday. It is Throwback Thursday. We're going to be throwing it back to the altcoin market. What is about to happen? I don't know, because I do not have a crystal ball, unlike many people think. What's going on, everybody? I hope you're doing well this evening. I'm a little parched. Another wonderful day in the sun today. Oh wow, look at that. So the last place I was at, they had like this all white travertine deck, and the sun was just beaming up, and you can see it on my freaking cheeks. And it's freaking sunspots. Alright, it's just a little bit of cancer. That's all. That's all. No worries. What's going on, everybody? Hope you are doing well. What's going on, Madhouse? Thank you for being here. Mike Volmer, good evening to you. Alexandra GGGG, the mod boss, the mod god. Wait, the mod queen, the mod lord, the mod god. I messed it up. That's okay. It's the first time ever. Alexandra G, thank you for being here and posting the Discord link in the chat. I do appreciate that. As always, doing that for me every single evening. You are amazing, as always. Duality C, thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Good evening. Good evening. Indie Rock Crypto. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Johnny December, what's going on? Hola. Hola, Johnny December. All set, what's going on? Hope you had a wonderful day. All set, thank you. As well. Who else we got in here? We got Harp throwing up the horns. What's going on? Harp, thank you for being here as always. And that is it. All right. So, Volmer, XRP, PFP. Okay. Let's talk about some XRP. Let's actually talk about something that just happened that came out today that is sending shockwaves through the XRP community. Let's just go ahead and look this up. Should have done this prior to. I didn't think I was going to talk to it, but or talk about it, but I shall. I shall. Okay, let's see. Major investment firm offering Ripple Circle shares at risk of bankruptcy. So yeah, if you guys have not heard, XRP. Put a 1 in the chat if you follow XRPP. If you know, you know. Great satire account, actually. But let's go ahead and take a look at this. So, major investment firm offering Ripple shares and Circle shares at risk of bankruptcy. So, link to who some in the XRP influencer community have been pushing for years now. Hey, go figure. Not because of XRP, but because there's scammers everywhere, or at least money grabbers. A link to an investment firm that offers shares of private companies like Ripple could file for a bankruptcy filing, the Wall Street Journal reported on June 30th. A San Francisco Bay Area based investment platform linked to was founded by a couple, William and Vicky Saris, in 2010. It maintains nearly $500 million on behalf of thousands of investors spread across the world. The company allows customers to buy shares in privately held crypto companies like Ripple and Circle through pre-IPO sales. Made a well-received public debut. Shares. Okay. All right. These shares are sold before an initial public offering, IPO, over secondary markets. The people buy the shares through Link2, and then you can, let me just keep reading. The Wall Street Journal reported that the SEC and Justice Department, the DOJ, are investigating Link2's sales practices. It could be moving toward a possible restructuring through bankruptcy, as per the new management, the report mentioned. As per the Wall Street Journal, the investment platform engaged in potentially many unsound business practices under the leadership of the now former CEO William Saris. For instance, in January 2023, Link2 was trying to sell Ripple shares at a price at least 60% higher than what the firm paid. The customer base Link2 targeted then was 11,000 users. I was just about to say this, but it says it in the next sentence. Though the SEC generally doesn't allow markups above 10%, Saris didn't care. That's one way to generally doesn't. You're not. There's a 10% cap. Who wrote this? The Street. The firm didn't inform its customers about, unless there's probably some loopholes or something, because there's loopholes in everything. The firm didn't inform its customers about the price hike and made $2 million, sources told the publication. Ripple denies any relationship with Link2. I don't know that that's entire. Well, yeah, maybe. I don't know. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse said Link2 owns 4.7 million Ripple shares that it purchased over secondary markets. That's what I was going to get to. And never directly from Ripple. Neither did Link2 ever have a business relationship with Ripple, nor did it ever participate in the crypto company's financing rounds. Speaking of Ripple, Ripple apparently is looking to file for a federal bank charter so that they can become a national bank. So yeah, I know that scammer. XRPP is a scammer? Has he ever sold or shilled anything? I don't know. Where was I? Neither did Link2 ever have a business relationship with Ripple, nor did it ever participate in crypto companies' financing rounds. Despite Link2 being a shareholder in Ripple, the crypto firm stopped approving more Link2 purchases on secondary markets in late 2024. Garlinghouse added. The Wall Street Journal claims to have reviewed a memo as per which an outside law firm had warned Link2 that these transactions may have constituted securities fraud. Cool. So basically, oh wow, internal emails, forget what legal says. This is guerrilla warfare, take no prisoners. Wow, these guys were just great. These practices aren't small one-off compliance or common regulatory missteps. Incredible. So yeah, Link2, stay away. Just stay away from Link2. But the charts. What's going on, charts? What's going on, JR? How you doing? I didn't know XRPP was a scammer. I only follow him for the satire, but yeah, because he's pretty funny. All right, so we have a clear breakout here on the Bitcoin chart. We got the breakout from this downwards trend here, right here, downwards trend. Now I thought that maybe we would get a pullback, but Bitcoin said, nope, not here. Instead, right here. So that's what happens. That's what happens. It is what it is. Did not get the entry I was looking for. These are not the entries you were looking for. As I wear my Titans Star Wars mashup shirt. Anyways, we're going mad. So yeah, nice little breakout here on Bitcoin, getting a bounce off this anchored VWAP that I anchored to the 4-hour swing low here. What about this one? Bounced off of there too. What if I pull it all the way to this low over here? Look, oh man, just absolutely, it actually nailed it even better. Just kissed it, and then boop, whoop. Love that line. Yep. So yeah, we are above this downwards trending resistance. Breaking above it. Now we can see if we can hold it. This is the classic breakout back test throwback. We're throwing back to the trend line. We're throwing it back. Throwback Thursday. Throwing it back to the trend line. Trying to hold that up. Let's take a look at Prime Oscillator Pro Plus. Check out Chart Prime. Shout out to Chart Prime. Check them out. We got a link in the description down below to get 45% off your first month. And I thought I had something over here. Anyways, yeah, 45% off your first month. It comes with the indicator suite. It's a sweet indicator package. And live lessons Monday through Friday at the very least with Alex O Crypto and the OC guy, our very own OC guy over here on the Piper Academy. And yeah, they'd be trade signals, dropping all the knowledge. I mean, it's great stuff, man. And I think people are missing out if they don't want to get in on that. But that's just me. So sweet. Anchor VWAP is def in my top 5 toolies. I've added it to my toolbox, and I am currently. What was that? Did I unlock something? What was that? Did y'all see that? Yeah, I just added the Anchor VWAP to my toolkit. And I'm still playing with it because I kind of want to. I haven't really had enough time to do heavy back testing on anything lately. I've been just dead from work, man. Been dead from work. Working out in this heat. My brain is just mush by 2 p.m. And yeah, basically just running off a muscle memory at this point. Muscle memory and caffeine. Piper. Did Piper show up? I'm in top chat. Let me go to live chat. Secret level. Secret level? What's the secret level? I dropped like 6 of them. Yeah, that's a little much. I don't like that for me. I don't like that many lines on my chart. It gets a little too chaotic. But I mean, whatever works for you, bro. I tell everybody that all the time. You know, if it works for you, don't change it unless you can improve on it. But I would say find your system, find what works for you, your lifestyle, your mindset, most importantly, and your risk appetite, and take that system and use that system if it's a profitable one, and just this is what I challenge you to do, okay? If you are not doing a trade journal of any kind, you are trying to trade, you're doing yourself a disservice by not journaling your trades. Journaling your trades helps paint the picture of your trading. It helps. So what I just started doing personally is I will just feed my trades to ChatGPT. I've got a whole other project folder for my Blowfin account, and I'm just throwing everything into ChatGPT, and I told it I want to know what days I trade the best, what day of the week that is, what time, like what session, what times are my best sessions. You could also throw in, this is what I did and why I did it. It'll judge your trades just by your position, your stop loss, how consistent you are with certain things, how inconsistent you are with others, and being able to see all of that allows you to know where you need to make adjustments, allows you to see what's working for you and what's not, and what days. For me personally, the last 30 days, my worst day was Sunday. Go figure. Don't trade on the weekends. But Sundays were my absolute worst. Tuesdays were Mondays and Tuesdays were my best days. And then everything else was just kind of a wash. So, and that's probably because I've been doing a lot of beginning of the week swing trades, which is why the Sunday trades didn't work out, which actually would have worked out if I would have just held them. I mean, that's another thing. It points out where you likely made emotional decisions just based on how you played it. And hey, man, ChatGPT ain't scared to call you out and show you where you're effing up. That's what I wanted to do, but don't trust GPT with my sauce. That's crazy. That's ridiculous. What is there not to trust? What do you mean? ChatGPT probably knows how to trade better than you do. I've heard a lot of pros say Mondays suck. Depends on the Monday. But most of the time, and I say it all the time, is that I don't really trade on Mondays. I let Monday play out because it kind of gives you a feel for what the rest of the week is going to be like. For most weeks, I would say probably Monday, not Sunday night. Sunday through Monday, like this from the Sunday open to the Monday close, it kind of paints you a picture of what the week could be like. And by Wednesday, you should have an idea. But sometimes it'll go into Tuesday. But Monday and Tuesday, my best trading days apparently are Tuesdays. So, which makes sense because I typically wait for Monday, and see what the market is doing, and then I will trade on Tuesday. Kind of like maybe I should go wait Monday, check it out, trade Tuesday. Wait Wednesday, check it out, trade Thursday. Take Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. Because Friday is not the best day to trade either, in my opinion. Especially non-farm payroll days, which is tomorrow. We have non-farm payrolls, which is typically on a Friday, and unemployment claims, and ISM manufacturing, services manufacturing, PMI, services PMI, not manufacturing. There's ISM manufacturing PMI, and there's ISM services PMI. Non-farm payrolls, unemployment rate at 8:30. This will move the market. Our prior was 139K. Non-farm payrolls is an employment report released monthly, usually on the first Friday of every month. Except for this one, because it is a holiday. Usually on the first Friday of every month, and heavily affects the US dollar, the bond market, and the stock market, crypto. Current Employment Statistics, CES program from the U.S. Department of Labor Bureau of Labor Statistics surveys about 141,000 businesses and government agencies representing approximately 486,000 individual work sites in order to provide detailed industry data on employment hours and earnings of workers on non-farm payrolls. So the higher this number is, the better, the more bullish. Well, I shouldn't say bullish, because it's actually going to be counter to what you probably think it should be, because if it comes in lower, and if the unemployment rate comes in higher than the 4.3% projected, get ready, markets will pump. Not a guarantee, not financial advice. Do your own research. I think markets would pump off of that. Why? Well, because the Fed is essentially waiting for to see a loose labor market, which our numbers yesterday, helped start to build the narrative. With the JOLTS jobs opening actually coming in higher than forecasted, which is actually pretty good. But the bullish made the market a little more bullish. But right here, look at this. Just 2 days ago, we were sitting at 19%. Now, because of the data that has come out, we're looking at a 25.8% chance of a July. That's this month. Of a July rate cut. Someone's been saying July for a while now on the pumpage. We'll see. But if that non-farm payroll comes in lower than expected, than forecast, heck, I don't even know if it matters at this point. I think what the narrative has to be, non-farm payrolls can be flat, but the unemployment rate being up would definitely smack that pump button, because that would indicate that the Fed is more likely to start cutting rates sooner than later. Whether it's in July or not still remains to be seen. But as long as we continue to see this trend of the labor market softening, the more and more likely a rate cut comes sooner than later. We'll see. It might be something small, like Mike Vollmer says, like 25 basis points. It probably would just be a small cut like that, most likely. If they did like a surprise full point out of nowhere, I'm going 100x leverage on everything. Not really, but I'm just saying. Now I'm inspired to review my stats. You should. You should always review your stats, even if it is painful. Rip the Band-Aid off. Where's maybe a bandage? Where's he at? Rip the Band-Aid off. Okay? Take a deep look at your trading and let it tell you what you need to do. It'll tell you, but if your sizing is bigger, then I'd be in less. 4 to 8 is great for me. 8 days off work and 4 when I work. But if your sizing is bigger, then I'd be in less. Yeah, I see that, because I would definitely yeah, if I had more money, I'd be trading a lot less, because I'd probably just be doing more macro trading and just making thousands of dollars, in a few days. Just throw 100K on a trade, like it's nothing. Let me put this 100K on here. I ain't even got to use leverage. It's $100,000, but you can use leverage to keep your capital from being too exposed. That's what you want. But yeah, less trades. Did I say more trades? Less trades. I thought that's what I said, but maybe I didn't. I don't know. All right, so we got the breakout. We're getting the back test right now. Let's see if it can hold. What else do we have going on over here? Let's take a look at XRPay. XRPay does not want to break through this high at all. We can come over to the XRP BTC chart, and we can see this level right here is just not wanting to break at all on the XRP BTC chart. But when it does, expect the ripper. The ripper. Shout out to you if you know that song, Judas Priest. I thought you were asking at first what I meant. No, XRPP. Pay. XR pay. Hey. Because these candles, no, because this downward slope, gives this optical illusion that this line isn't going straight across when it is. I know it is because I hit the shift key and it automatically goes straight. See that? Whoops, I did something. Dicky keys? No, sorry. JRLBC on Discord. I don't recall seeing you yet. What? Judas Priest. Yeah. Love my Judas Priest. But yeah, so XRP. This thing is so ready, man. It's almost there. It's almost there. Get ready for another moonshot here, in my opinion, on XRP. We're getting close to on almost everything. Everything's just really gearing up. We've got H bar here, getting the breakout and the back test, double bottom in here. We'll see if it can continue the push to the upside. But everything's looking pretty good. Money flow is still in the red, so that's kind of on the daily chart. It's a little concerning. Be careful with some potential whipsaw action tomorrow. Whipsaw being price go down then up, or up then down, then up again. Just throwing you about. Okay? Not really on Discord, on a sensitive spot in my journey where I need to focus on myself and avoid others' opinions. 1,000,000%, do not let others' opinions influence your trading. I have learned this the hard way. It's always best to learn yourself, learn your own system. You can take stuff from other traders, right? And you can see if that stuff works for you. But what you should not do is let other traders' opinions influence your trading. Because if you allow an external factor to come into your internal system, and let's just say you're looking at the chart, you're following your rules make you bullish, okay? Your risk is, you adjust for your risk, you know your risk, you know what you're doing, right? You're following your rules. Then one of your really good trader friends, let's just say Alex O Crypto, comes out and says what he's seeing, says we're bearish, or he thinks we're bearish, right? On a short-term time frame, we'll say intraday, because that's what he does. He scalps. He's bearish, right? Whether or not whoever ends up being right doesn't matter. But allowing others to influence you will only hurt you in the long run. Okay? You have to know your rules. You have to stick to your rules. There's been times where I was on point and I let others get into my head, make me more bearish or more bullish than I should be. And I either just didn't take the trade because of it, or I ended up losing the trade. And then I feel, and I beat myself up for not following my own advice. And you don't want to do that. You don't want to beat yourself up at all. Which is why if you just create the system and you just follow the system, then there's no getting mad at anybody else. There's no getting mad at yourself. There's only, okay, this is what is working. If it starts to tilt against you, okay, what do I need to do? What adjustments do I need to make to get back to where I was, to my system? Okay? Outside of that, what else do you need? What's going on, David Gelfand? I get all of my advice from Emma Coiner. Oh, well, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Actually, did Emma Coiner start her stuff? I don't even know what happened with that, but yeah. So yeah, don't let any outside influence or any external influence, external whatever, you know what I'm saying. I've already said it. Systems rock. Don't get mad, get even. There you go. What's going on, Retro Mike Tech? Thank you for being here. Wearing the shirt for you, bro. RMT in the house. Got the Titans Star Wars shirt on. No, you cannot have it. You will have to take it off of my cold, dead body. Okay? Alright? Not happening. Do we even still have anything with NordVPN? I don't even know at this point. Do I need to get rid of this thing? I feel like I need a little bit of a makeover anyway. But maybe we'll figure that out another day. Yep, I miss Emma and Randy. No, she didn't yet. Oh, okay. When Cam Ward jersey? When he proves himself? Duh. Actually, I mean, I might as well get one because I didn't realize we signed him to the biggest rookie contract ever. We signed him to like a 4-year contract? Like what? What? He hasn't done anything. And it was like 40 or 50 something million guaranteed? What? What? He hasn't done anything. That's just absurd to me. But, RMT, no, how people treat you is their karma. How you react is yours. Hey, that's definitely it. That's another thing, man. Don't let other people control your, well, let's just put it this way. Don't let other people's actions control your response. Is that how? Essentially, you can choose whether or not you want to be mad at somebody or something, if you want to or not. I mean, that's why I can't remember. I don't hold grudges. Maybe there's people I'll stay away from, old people, you know, that have been in your life that turn out to be either not great or just flaky or whatever it is. And it's just like, all right, if that's how it is, that's how it is. I'm just going to keep doing me. You keep doing you. Obviously, we are two different people and we're going on our own different paths now. And that's just sometimes how life is. What? It did it again. What is that? It's saying Killzone on it. Hold on. But what is that? Where is it coming from? Here? Is it something over here? What am I? Am I tripping? Hello? It doesn't come up like all the time either. What is that? I'm heartless. I have 0 emotions. That's a lie. I've seen your emotions. You wear them on your sleeve. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, that's not good. Don't be heartless. It did it again. Why won't it come up? What do I have to do? What? Do I have to just hover over this for a little while? Hover over this for a little while? What is going on? Fibber RMT. Yeah. Definitely not heartless. I know that for a fact. You unlocked a secret level. I'm telling you, man, and I don't know where it is. I don't know how to get it back. It's like when you're playing Mario and you find that secret the secret cube or brick block. You know what I'm saying? Find the secret block and it sprouts this vine and Mario climbs up it and you run across the thing and then you go down into the little tube and I literally have beat the original Mario NES. I want to say in like 10 to 12 minutes. The record is like a few minutes or something, but I have beat it somewhere in the 8 to 12 minute range because of the because I used to know the secret. I don't even know if I could do it anymore. I can't keep up. What can't you keep up with? What's going on, Melissa? Thank you for being here. H-bar not looking too shabby. My CRV, I had pointed out this here point of control on this previous range, exactly where price came down to. We have some relatively equal lows. I don't know if it'll want to sweep that. That's why I think market maker might try to play tricks with us. Of course, my original thought was, I guess I'll have to go over here. Sorry to blind you, but it must be done. Because I have to bring this up. There we go. So we can just go ahead and extend this over. Bang, bang. We'll see where this ends up. I mean, we could actually break into a new all-time high and then do the ABC correction to the downside. So be careful with that. We are going into a 3-day weekend. So in the States, which means stock market will be closed. But we could be bullish coming out of it. Or going into it, rather. Sorry. Going into the 3-day weekend. And I don't know, man. I just have this really bad feeling about this 4th of July for some reason. Probably because of all the geopolitical stuff that's going on. Kind of concerns me. We'll see. Hopefully nothing happens. Other than maybe, I hope it doesn't happen, but we all know, we hear the story every year. Someone somewhere is going to blow a finger off. You know, this is the price you pay for freedom. So yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see if we can come up here and finish off this measured move in here, getting up to about the 110, 111 mark. So from there, if we reject, then look out below. We'll probably come down to this demand zone around that 102.5 that I'm looking at, 102.5, 102.4. So even if we break out to a new all-time high, we could pull back pretty deep. So be prepared for that. From this high to this low. Nah. This low to this low. Nah. Not how we do things. Now, if this low and this low, yes. There we go. There's a trend. What is that trend? Up and to the right. We broke that trend. Just a little bit, pop back above it. So we could see this push up and then down to the trend, about that 10, that says 101.2. 102, and then get moving. Now, obviously, that puts us up well over 200K. My original prediction was 202K right here. Do I have anything that can support that right now? If I just take this range here. Actually, let me do a box. You guys should try out measured move by way of box. Okay? And what do I mean by that? I mean taking a consolidation range from high to a low, cloning that box, and putting one on top of the other. That's what I mean. Nailed it. So it's measured move by way of box. Oh, whoa. Don't. Oh, wait. I can delete everything on this chart. It's all good. You can do that on lower time frames as well. Do 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 do. Not exactly what I'm looking for. Gotta find something. It's gotta be a consolidation range. That's why I'm like, like this whole range that we've been in. Let's just zoom it on out. This week. Kind of sloppy. To be quite frank, quite sloppy. Sloppy range. Not one that I would like to bet on. I want to, when I'm doing the box measured move, I want the range to be tight. I don't want it to be a really wide range like this. Not copy. Clone. Put one on top of the other. 111K coming on the way. Maybe we'll see. Piper posted new all-time high in his thing today, so maybe he's a little bullish. I don't know. Oh, cool! This is diff. Yay, new stuff. Yeah, I actually learned that from a stock trader, multi-millionaire stock trader, who's a friend of a friend some years ago, a few years ago. Yeah, try to find it's just consolidation ranges and stack boxes, man. You'd be surprised what'll happen, what you'll find. Let's see. Speaking of not liking to take wide ranges, something else you could also do with the box thing, if you do have a wide range, you could take that middle line, use that as the bottom of the box, and then you have your measured move like that. So you got about 150K here, little on the nose, and you got push up here, puts you at about 322K. Could it happen? Maybe. Will it? Probably not. We'll see. We do have a 4.236 Fibonacci extension up here at that $245,000 level. And we can see that this 1.618 did act as resistance. I don't have a 1.272 on here. Let's add that. That acted as a quasi support. Push up, and this 1.618 is now we're consolidating on top of it. So that next push up, maybe we do get up to that 2.618 at 157,000. Maybe we do get up to that 3.618 at 212,000. Maybe we do extend up to the 4.236 at 245,000. Maybe, maybe not. Only time will tell. Let's do the halfway mark thing. There we go. Right at the top of the box, we have the 2.618 at 157,000. Do I think we'll get there? I don't know. I don't know. My original prediction was $202,000 in May or March of last year, and I mean, I have no reason to not continue to stick to it at this point in time. Get the index. Get rid of this. Back this up. Let's take a bars pattern. I'm going to take this cycle here from here to here. Now I want to make sure this is lined up correctly. Okay. Place that on this cycle. Now when I do this, I want to make sure my high and my low are the same. I'm going to bring this down. Where are we at here? Basically it right there. 400 something thousand? Probably not. Probably not. Not at all. What was my original? I'm gonna have to go back and watch the video for my own prediction video and remember how I got what I got. Cause ain't no way we going to no $5 trillion, alright? It ain't happening. Something's going on here. I forgot something. I don't think I forgot anything. I think I just fit it. Because I never had a 400 something $1,000 prediction. I was never, ever in the realm of my possibilities. High and low. And time, I believe, is all that I base everything off of. That's that cycle. You could say this cycle. That's what I did. I think I pretty much put them all in the general, like, same vicinity. What does this one come up to? About 170. All I did was overlap previous cycles. Doing this little bitty one right here. But I expand it out. Make sure I get my low touching in there. Is a lot more. That just looks like I'm just throwing stuff together. That is not how I did it, so I'm not even gonna go any further with that because I don't remember exactly how I did it, but I did it. LTC, what are we doing over here? LTC, what are we doing over here? So this fractal is actually from XRP. This is the XRP breakout. We can see Litecoin was, I mean, they were almost neck and neck. And then XRP just exploded. Could we see the same from Litecoin? Absolutely. And I would love to see it break out up here, consolidate on top, and then push higher. I mean, we could be looking at a bullish 2026. Like kind of crazy. What is happening if the big beautiful bill will not pass? I don't know, honestly. My current thought is it wouldn't be bullish in the short term. I think because you would be cutting so many taxes, particularly for really, really, really wealthy people, maybe they'll want to take that extra money and invest it, and then that would make the market skyrocket. It does increase the debt ceiling by $5 trillion, which is insane. If it passes, it's probably the most bullish catalyst that we could have. But only for a short amount of time, till people realize what's actually going on. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. If it dies, then the markets probably just chill out. I don't think the markets would have too much of a bearish outlook if the bill doesn't pass. To be honest, even though it is a big spending bill, I don't know. Triple B is back in the house at the moment. Right, yep. It's back at the house. They're working on it. But let me see. Potential market impacts. If OBBB passes or doesn't. If it passes, short-term market reaction equities likely positive for major indices, especially if the bill includes infrastructure, tech investment, tax relief, or consumer stimulus. Crypto could see a mild risk-on rally, especially if there's regulatory clarity or blockchain funding baked into the bill. Treasuries, the yields might rise slightly if markets expect more government spending, but less so if the bill is seen as budget neutral or includes deficit reduction measures. Doesn't. Sector winners: infrastructure, construction, raw materials like steel and cement, equipment manufacturers, green energy, EV, solar, battery tech, semiconductors, AI, if tech incentives or subsidies are included, defense, if military spending is a component, it is, small caps, if there's support for domestic manufacturing or hiring, there's not. Long-term impact, boost to GDP growth forecast if investments are targeted and effective. Could improve business confidence and reduce market uncertainty going into the election cycle. We do have an election cycle, elections next year. We have the midterms next year. One of the big reasons why they really want to get this thing passed and pushed through, because they want the markets to just go absolutely insane. So it makes the likelihood of them winning re-election increase. Long-term impact, boost GDP growth forecasts if investments are targeted and effective, could improve business confidence and reduce market uncertainty going into the next cycle. If funded responsibly, it may ease recession fears. If funded poorly, it could increase inflation or deficit concerns, which means what? Higher for longer for the Fed. So we don't want it to cause a recession, which it might, but not until later this year going into next year. We'll see. Short-term market reaction, if it fails to pass, equities could dip due to disappointment, especially in sectors that were banking on new funding. Expect a mild to moderate risk-off move. That's why I was saying it's kind of like if it doesn't pass, I mean, it will probably give just more chop and continue to range. Crypto might see short-term downside, especially if failure signals continued regulatory uncertainty or gridlock. It's an omnibus bill, though. Like, it's not, it's a funding bill. It's not, they throw all kinds of stuff that don't belong in these bills inside of these bills. Treasuries yields could fall if markets expect less fiscal stimulus and slower economic growth. Sector losers: infrastructure, defense, green tech, and AI sectors. Small caps. Long-term impact may reinforce market narratives of political dysfunction or pre-election gridlock. Could reduce fiscal tailwinds going into 2026, especially if the Fed remains cautious on cuts. Market may price in higher chances of recession if it was seen as a necessary boost. Excuse me. And that is my time. Macro factors to watch either way. Inflation. If markets see OBBB as inflationary, it could temper Fed rate cut expectations. Debt deficit. Bond markets will react based on how the bill is funded via taxes, cuts, or deficit expansion. Fed reaction. If the bill boosts growth, the Fed may delay or reduce rate cuts. Election optics. The bill's passage failure may sway market sentiment around November outcomes, which is well over a year away. So, yeah, I don't know. Wow, time does fly, all said, I know. It's been an hour already. Kind of crazy. So, yeah, it's kind of, I don't know. To me, the charts are bullish, so I'm just kind of like, just tell me what the narrative is going to be. I don't really care. The only thing the narrative's going to do is make it go even higher or not go as high. The charts say, oh, we're pretty bullish. But news can definitely draw short-term price action to the downside. Wait, what's the next step? What's the next step for Congress if it fails? They'll revise and reintroduce it. So essentially, you're just going to delay it. Lawmakers can negotiate changes to make the bill more palatable to holdouts. This may involve cutting or removing controversial provisions, adding amendments to win over swing votes, splitting the bill into smaller, more passable chunks. Then we get to our backroom negotiations. Leadership, like the Speaker of the House or Senate Majority Leader, may cut deals with key factions or individual lawmakers. Could involve promises of future legislation, concessions on spending, taxes, or policy riders, swapping in other party priorities. Break it into parts. If the bill is too broad or loaded, they might split it into smaller bills, a standalone infrastructure bill, a separate green energy bill, a targeted defense or tech funding bill. Like, they would just break it down. Add to another vehicle. Sometimes failed bills are tacked on to other legislation, like budget bills. That's what this is. Use as an election wedge. If no compromise is reached, the bill can become a talking point in campaigns. Look what we tried to pass. Vote for us so we can finish the job. Or, we stopped a bloated bill. Vote for us to keep them in check. Of course, Elon Musk is kind of this guy right here. You know, he wants to stop it. And he's not going to be able to. So, he might be, I don't know. We'll see what happens. New all-time high in coming days, as long as no more Black Swan events. Yeah. You say coming days, it could be as soon as tomorrow. We shall see, fam. Tomorrow will be FOMO Friday. It'll be the 4th of July America celebration show. So prepare for that. We'll go over all the made in the USA coins. And see how they're doing, see how strong they are, because those are the ones that are being pumped by the administration, just for lack of better words and stuff. Anyways, obviously I need to go get some sleep, so I do appreciate each and every single last one of you for being here. I will see you all tomorrow. Don't forget to come back tomorrow. I hope you went and over to make sure you go to BC Port Corp's stream from this morning, I think, and go in the comment section and type in Bitcoin is freedom, and that'll give input put you an entry in to win $50 USDT from EC Fort Corp tomorrow morning for Good Morning Crypto, 6:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then we'll have the morning market report with OC Guy and the one and only Army Piper. And yeah. Is OC still streaming tonight? I didn't even see if is he like done streaming now in the evenings now that his little series is done or what? We don't talk. They might have said something in the Discord. I don't know. Join the Discord and let me know. To become a member of the Discord, you just got to become a member of the YouTube channel. Hit that join button, and it's $5 a month. All it is. If you just want to check it out, just all it takes is $5, and to check it out for a month and see if you like it. And if you don't, you can leave. If you do, sweet. But anyways, thank you all for being here. Don't forget to hit that like button on your way out. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. And I do appreciate each and every single last one of you. I hope you all have an amazing day tomorrow. And I hope you all have an amazing, beautiful, wonderful, radical sleep. And I will catch you tomorrow. Mad love. God bless. Peace out. Wait, what song am I doing? Alumni song? Let's do the Throwback Thursday song that I played at the beginning. Love you guys. Peace out.
Flashback flows back in the basement. Dreaming of charts, no time for complacent. Now we mad with the team elevation. Alumni deep, every name foundation.
Jesus said 77 got that light. Melissa one love, holds it down every night. Alexander GGG, my boss, Queen Job D. Been Emma ready, whole chat nods. RS Miller in the logic and pace, breaking down dead in a silent space. Maybe a bandage with polyrhythm fire. Triple S and time patterns that inspire. All set, Harper Frank the tank. Stacking knowledge while the moon boy sank. It's a throwback grind, no gimmick. LBC built this wave up in it. Still the same crew. Dropping 3, 2, 1.
We've been running through the charts, it's a time loop. Every candle like a spark from the old roots. From then to now, still the same crew. Throw it back, what we've been through. Ooh, alive with the charts too.
Throw it back, what we've been through. Back in the Discord, through with passion, Piper's precision. Bucks never crashing, BC, poor core, macro locked in. OC, God keep it quiet, but he wins. Frank, bring firewall, set, bring steel. Hard truck charts that bend was real. Maybe in the lab with the rhythm off grid. Beating out beats like a blockchain kid. LBC vision, no hype, no fear. Built from the bottom, now the message clear. This ain't just TA, it's timeline travel. We swing the waves with the normies unravel. Throw it back, countdown layered in 5, 4. Drop incoming.
We've been running through the charts, it's a time loop. Every candle like a spark from the old roots. From then to now, still the same crew. Throw it back, what we've been through. Ooh, alive with the charts too.
Throw it back, what we've been through. Remember the nights when the screen went cold. No wins, just lessons in gold. We learned that we never fold. Now we rise in the rhythm we hold. Every loss was a line, every bounce a theme. We built this crew from a charted dream. Hollywood a first twist with a time aligns. Alumni born in the climb.
We've been running through the charts, it's a time loop. Every candle like a spark from the old roots. From then to now, still the same crew. Throw it back, what we've been through. Ooh, don't lie, but the charts too.
Throw it back, what we've been through. Throw it back,
What we've been through, yeah.
we learned and we never fold. Now we rise in the rhythm we hold. Every loss was a line, every bounce a theme. We built this crew from a charted dream. Hollywood and twist where the time aligns. Alumni born in the climb. but we've been through. Yeah.